Shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to extend to you a very warm welcome on behalf of the Enviro Club of Sri Chandraprabhu Jain College. Myself, Dr. Kokila, Assistant Professor, Department of Plant Biology and Plant Biotechnology, cordially invite you all for the webinar on International Plastic Bag Free Day celebration. We do not need a magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves. I hope today is a day where we inspire ideas and discussion around the way that we can make our city a better place. We are now opening this event with the welcome address by Dr. A. Ishwari ma'am, Head Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome our International Plastic Free Day on behalf of Enviro Club. I heartily welcome our Secretary Lalit Kumar O. Jain, sir, respected Director Dr. V. Nagajodi, sir, beloved Principal Dr. N. Sujata, ma'am, teaching and non-teaching staff members, and my dear students for this workshop. We would like to extend special welcome to our chief guest, Mrs. Sharmila Yogesh, Craftsman and Homepreneur. Warm welcome you, ma'am. Once again, welcome you all.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my honor to welcome our principal, Dr. N. Sujata, ma'am, to deliver presidential address to the gathering. Once again, I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy morning to all. It's a nice day. We are starting with a very important celebration which is needed for this year. Sri Chandraprabhu Jain College, Minju, celebrating the International Plastic Day Free 2022. This is to raise awareness about the very disgraded and the vital issue of pollution by using plastic throughout the world. First of all, I congratulate Plant Biology and Biotechnology Department and the Enviro Club. They have taken a good initiative to conduct this workshop in order to create a significant and important as the serious threat posed by the plastic to the natural environment. Let we all take pledge to avoid plastics and adopt paper bags and the cloth bags in our day-to-day life in order to create a pollution-free environment to the next generation. So, what is the main aim of as a elders we are? So, we have to give a good environment to the next generation kids so they can live happily without any risk. This is the motto and the awareness what we are going to create through this celebration. I am so proud that Mrs. Sharmila Yogesh, my lovable student, joined as chief guest for today's celebration, and the right choice we made it. Thank you, dear, for being part of this program. Thank you. I thank our management and our director for the support and motivation for every step what we take every day by conducting various programs and various academic events in our campus, online as well as the offline. By marching towards the 25th year of celebration, I thank each and everyone for joining in this program. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request our director, sir, Dr. V. Nagajodi, sir, to present a keynote address. I welcome you, sir.
Very good morning to all of you. It gives immense pleasure to me in addressing this gathering. So, respected management, respected principal ma'am, respected our chief guest, Sharmila Yogesh, respected our faculty members, all HODs and staff members and students, and the audience, those who are watching this international program, particularly on Plastic Free Day. So I'm the one person who have been always insisting that the government should come forward and stop this polluting single-use plastics. Again, already central government have started implementing. Central Pollution Control Board they have started implementing that we should not use single-use plastics from July 1st onwards. And similarly, Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board has also is going to take care of a lot of steps that we're supposed not to use the single-use plastics. Because no, unfortunately or fortunately, one the most part of the Tamil Nadu I have seen that along with the garbage, they have a bad habit of burning plastics. We can know the burning plastics will lead to different types of illnesses to the human mind and body. We can know there are a large number of chemicals which are coming out of this plastic, which will create cancer in human cells. Even majority of the cases, male infertility or female infertility is also due to this inhaling of plastic smoke. But unfortunately, no one is having idea about this plastic-free world. We can know the plastic is contributing everywhere now, including the oceans. We have started dumping almost all waterways. We have started dumping. Even the cattle and all, no, they are eating plastic and they die. And there are a large number of problems are there. Even I used to observe that in places like Chennai, they used to give tea. They used to purchase a tea in a plastic carry bag. So that's highly dangerous habit. And those who are, drinking this hot tea with the plastic, which is highly dangerous for the human health. So there are so many issues are there. So ma'am is there, one expert is there, and she is going to address us about that International Plastic Free Day, and we are all going to listen to ma'am. And with these a few words, I hand over back this session to the convener of this program. And thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms. When creativity blossoms, thinking emanates. When thinking emanates, knowledge is fully lit. When knowledge is lit, economy flourishes. Now I hand over this session to Dr. Ishwari ma'am to deliver chief guest introduction.
Good morning to everyone once again. I feel extremely honored to introduce the chief guest, Mrs. Sharmila Yogesh, MCom PGDBA, craftsman and Fevicryl certified teacher who takes up art and craft classes and also workshop for kids and adults. She had done many craft shows for Maga TV, particularly Pengal.com. She is specialized in hori work blouses, traditional kolam manai, and wall decoration. Using plastic bags is a huge strain on the environment. It's take up to 500 years for disintegrate, but she makes paper bags and cloth bags. I hope that today's session is going to give you new ideas and discussion about to create a eco-friendly environment. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, it's time to invite our chief guest, Mrs. Sharmila Yogesh ma'am, to share her creativity in this session. The session is over to you, ma'am.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. So I thank each and everyone of SCPJC College. My special thanks to Sujata ma'am for giving me such a beautiful opportunity to showcase my some of the little things that I know to share with you all. So today, what are the things I'm going to share with you is, as everyone was saying, we should all have an awareness of not using the plastic products or the byproducts of plastic, which is very dangerous for us, and it may be very harmful for the upcoming generations also. So to replace the plastic bags or the kinds of plastics that are non-degradable, let us move on to using of paper bags or cloth bags. So it is easily available everywhere. But what can we do in case you're hosting any a small birthday party at home? So you can just make a small paper bag at home. You can put in some goodies inside that and give it to your kids or anyone who's coming to your party. So these are some small ways by which you can bring up changes from your home. So whenever we want to change, we want some changes to happen in the nation as a whole, we should take up step from our home. So house is the first place where we can take up steps to change. So today I'll just show you four varieties of making bags, two types of paper bags and two types of cloth bags. So these can also be made as a professional way. In case you can do it and you can sell it in the market also. So in case these paper bags and cloth bags are of good demand in the future, you can find a good business by marketing these in the nearby shops or anywhere for the future functions or any kind of festivals also. So first let us see, let's make use of a simple newspaper. So I'll just lower the camera. So first I'm just going to show you how to make a paper bag using a simple newspaper. So if you have seen some medical stores or anywhere, people they use these kind of newspapers for packing the medicines and everything. So this is as simple as that, but it cannot hold that much of weight. So these are usable only for lightweight carriages. So I'm just taking one sheet of newspaper, I'm just folding it into half and again folding it. It is as simple as that, okay? So I've just folded it into two. I'm going to use a normal glue or Fevicol. Just apply the glue here. Apply just little of glue. And stick this on top. Okay. The same way, I'm just going to fold the bottom portion. Just folding it a little, sealing it. And here I'm just going to fold the corners alone to just give a neat finish. Okay. And I'm going to stick this portion with glue. So since it's a newspaper, it's enough if you apply very little of glue. So that's it. So now one type of paper bag is ready. So if you can see, this is as simple as that. See? So these can be used for storing in any of your vegetables in your fridges or carrying any small kinds of papers or anything. You can use it as a file folder also. It's very simple to make. It's not only that you can make in newspaper, you can use origami papers, construction papers, you can make use of those papers also and do this variety of bags. So this is the first variety. Now let's go on to the second one. So second one, let's make it a little for the party concept. So for this, I'm going to take a chart like this. So you can use of some glitter charts like this, or you can go in for making use of any handmade charts. There are a variety of charts that are available in the market. So this chart, the same basic folding and everything is going to be the same. So how much ever depth and the breadth of the bag you want, you can have that much of measurement and fold it accordingly. So in case in this, I'm going to take a full chart size so that I get a pretty bigger bag so that I can store in some heavy goodies or any return gifts for the guests, those who come for a birthday party or any small puja functions at home. Okay. So I'm just going to apply glue here and stick it. Papa. Papa. So in case of these handmade charts, you can apply glue and on the safer side, you can use some stapler pins also to secure it strong. So these handmade charts, once you stick it with the glue, it takes some time to stick. Okay, so let's give some time for it to stick over. stapler. Now, the next process is the same way. We are just going to fold from the bottom. So, since we are going to use this as a bag, I'm just going to fold 2 inches high so that we'll get a good base from the bottom. Okay, so let's fold it here. Let me just secure it with a stapler also. Appa glue vere fevicol fevicol. Okay. Now this portion, what I'm going to do is just open it out. Keep it flat. So this is going to be the base of the bag. Okay. And then now just fold it in. So since chart or the handmade charts are a little more thicker, you need to do a little more creasing. Only then we'll get a neat finish. Now this is how the folding is going to be. Now let's stick it. Just apply glue. And stick it. This excess glue, we can just wipe it off and it will also dry off, no issues. Okay, so now this is done. Let's keep up some weight and let this dry so that next we can continue with this process again. So let's keep this aside for some time. Keep some weight and let it dry off. Now we'll go on to the next step of doing a cloth bag. So for this cloth bag, I'm just going to take a small piece of cloth. So you can take any kind of cloth. In this, I've taken a satin cloth to just have a fancy look like. You can take any Kara cloth or any cotton 2x2 materials. Any kind of cloth can be taken, a Banarasi material or anything. So I'm just putting the good side inside and I'm just folding it. Okay, and I'm going to stitch it. So in case if you're having a machine at home, you can use the tailoring machine to stitch it. But it's difficult for everyone to have a machine at home. So we can use a simple method also. So I'm just going to fold it and I'm going to stitch it. So I'm just going to hold it tight and fold it twice. 1 and then 2. So once we fold it twice, we'll get a good sturdy finish and the cloth bag will also be capable of sustaining the weight that we put in. And I'm just going to use a simple back stitch only. Back stitch or the stem stitch, whatever basic stitches only we are going to do it. So since we are folding it into 2, it will be a little difficult to pierce the needle in and out. See, it's going to be the same way. I'm just going to stitch the whole lengthwise. So take it as small stitches so that we don't get any gaps in between. In case you're using any cotton cloth or any other 2 by 2 materials, you can also try sticking it with a glue, but provided you can't carry a lot of weight inside it. So that's only disadvantage there. So how much ever you stitch it tightly, the grip of the bag will be safe. So just stitching it. So once we finish off with the side fully, then we have to close the bottom end also. So stitching with your hands is a little time consuming. So the other option that you can prefer is there are many kinds of cloth bags that are available in the market now. For example, plain bags, they just stitch it and they sell it in the market. So in the Paris, if you just find of, you can get a humpty number of sizes also in the cloth bags, plain bags that are for sale. So you can just find out those bags also. You can just design a little with your own creativity and you can gift it to someone also. So that looks unique again. So whatever we buy out or we do anything with these plastic bags or anything, the real pleasure or anything comes out when we do something out of our own hands and we gift it to the people. Because whatever we get it in the market is available for everyone. So when you do something out of your own creativity, you spend your own time, you put in your effort and everything, that will be really appreciated by everyone who come in, who see it. So that's a real thing, happiness that you get. So if you have the machine at home, well and good, that's more easy and more sturdy also. So you can easily stitch the cloth bag in it. So since I wanted to show a common method for everyone, I'm just preferring to show this hand stitch. So when you go in for options like marketing, so since a concept I want to discuss about this marketing is being college students, we should also have a eye on the future because we should not only have a knowledge about the book knowledge alone, we should be having something about whatever we learn or do today, we should be able to implement in the society in the near future. So that starts only from the college days itself. So this is a place where you learn not only the book knowledge, but you are given an opportunity by people like these lecturers and everyone who guide you, and they give you so much of exposure to face a society in the future without any fear. So these are easy ways wherein we can get a good knowledge and prove our talent also. Okay, so we've just completed to one side. Okay, I'll just knot it here. Knot it and cut it. Now the same way, I'm just going to fold the bottom portion and stitch this also. this end. So the same way, I'm going to do a double fold. So in the same way, you can make small potli bags also. There are a humpty variety of making bags. So fancy or anything to carry. So I'm just teaching you the basic type. So you can develop a lot more ways from this. So just do it neatly. So in this, I'm just going to stitch onto the one side and the lower end alone, because the other end we have just folded, so we need not stitch onto that end. And on the upper portion, if you can see, it is just the what to say, karain solluvaanga, so it is already sealed, so we need not stitch on the upper end also. So it's enough if I stitch onto both the sides alone. So let's just finish it off a little more. So you can just use a variety of colors, or we get a lot of material options also for using this. Since it is a cloth bag, it is also washable, so you can use it humpty number of times also. So we're going to finish it off. And let's end it with a knot here again. And this is over. See, now we have just stitched it on both the sides. Now what I'm going to do is just reverse the bag. So the stitches would go inside and we'll get a neat finish. So this is the reason why we kept the good side inside and we stitched it. So now our cute little bag is ready. So in case if you want to make this as a potli bag, the only new addition that you have to do is before stitching this side, you just fold the upper end alone, and then you can insert any thread or lace inside, so that once you pull out the thread from one side, you'll get a potli bag. So once you pull it and give a tie, you'll get a potli bag like this. So now this is ready. So now let's see if the handmade chart is stuck, so that we can complete that. Yes. Okay. So now this is ready. So with this, Now again what we're going to do is, we're just going to fold the side portions also. You see in this, just remove it. Yes. So this is a total length of the bag. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to fold the sides. So onto the side, I'm just going to fold it to approximately 1 to 1.5 inch. Crease it nicely. Same way I'm going to fold the other side also. Crease it nicely. Okay. Now open it out and push the center portion alone inside. So just push this portion alone inside and crease it. So this gives a depth to your bag for using it. Okay. Same way, we'll do it this side also. Yes. So now our bag is ready. So with this bag, we can't hold it as it is, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pierce the holes and I'm going to insert a handle for this. I'm going to use a satin ribbon. You can use any thick threads also. Just insert the satin ribbon. Insert it like this and put a knot onto one end and pull it out. It stays there. Same way, how much big you want the handle, you leave that much of thread, cut it, insert from the next side. Okay. Same way, put a knot. Just cut the excess thread alone. See, now this is there. Same way, onto the other side also, let's insert the handle. Just see to that both the handles are of the same length. So these kind of bags, you can use it for any small birthday functions or any pujas at home. Okay, yeah. So now cute little paper bag is ready. You can do some many designing over here also. You can write name of the kid or anything. You can just decorate it a little more. Or as it is also, since it is a glitter chart, it is more attractive only. Okay, so now this is also ready. Let's go on to the next one. I'll just show you one more method. So this is a bag that I was mentioning. So these kind of bags, we get it ready-made in any shops also. Especially if you go to Paris Corner, you get these variety of bags in any all sizes. And these are quite cheap only, hardly 5 rupees each, I think. So you can get these kind of bags. You can design it as per your wish, and then you can give these as return gifts, or you can sell it also in the market again. So I'll just show you how to do a little designing. First, keep a small paper or anything in between so that the paint doesn't bleed onto the next side. So let me just put this inside. You can design either on one side or on both the sides also. So simple, you can use any vegetable sponging, dabbing, or any freehand designing. So today I'm going to just show stenciling like this. These kind of stencils are easily available. So if you're going to use any freehand drawing or anything, in case you're doing for 1 or 2 bags, you can spend a lot of time in that. If you're going to do it in hundreds or bulk quantities, then these kind of stencils would be very helpful. So I'm just going to place the stencil. I'm just going to take paint. Let me take up green and yellow. So I'm just going to mix up these 2 colors. So just keep the stencil. I'm just going to take green. Just start brushing from the top. And then the yellow also. So I'm just going to randomly, I'm going to fill up with the paint all over the stencil. That's it. So it's quite an easy work for anyone also. You need not specifically, you should be an expert in painting. It's not necessary. So anyone can do this work. So these are cute ways that by which you can differentiate your work from the regular bags that are available in the market. Because these kind of bags will not be easily available in the shops that we go. Also, it's very easy to complete also. So within half an hour or so, you can complete easily. You can do 5 to 6 bags. And these stencils are also washable. Also, you can create these stencils on your own. If you have OHP sheets, you can just cut out these designs in that and you can use it as a stencil. So apply the paint directly. Do not use water in it, because when you use water, there are chances of it to get smudged on all over the cloth. So now our leaf is almost done. Yes. Okay, so it's done. So let's take out the stencil. So once this dries off completely, you can just give an outline to highlight the design. so that you'll get a more bright, or you can just define the design more. But you have to wait till it dries off. So you can just repeat the same design here and there. Can you just apply some three leaves over here, or with one leaf, and you can add two more flowers on top. So it all depends upon your creativity. So I think hope everyone enjoyed seeing the session today, and it was quite useful for everyone. With a simple paper bag to a simple version of the cloth bag also. So both would be quite useful, and you can do it. Try it out at your home with your own hands, and you can use it for your kitty parties, or any kind of for your neighbor parties or anything. You can gift it. You can do it as a business and anything. So hope everyone enjoyed. I think I can end my session here.
Thank you, ma'am, for this delightful session.
Yeah.
Participants, anyone having any questions, kindly raise your questions. Okay. Acknowledgement and celebration are essential to fueling passion, making people feel valid and valuable, and giving the team a real sense of progress that makes it all worthwhile. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mrs. Sharmila Yogesh ma'am, for this knowledge and innovative session. I would like to thank our management members, our secretary, Mr. Lalit Kumar Ojain sir, our director, Dr. V. Nagajodi sir, our principal, Dr. N. Sujata ma'am. Thank you so much all. My sincere thanks to Mr. Balaji sir for technical support, and my special thanks to our former head of the department, Dr. C.P. Prakash sir, who give valuable support and contribution on this occasion. I am so grateful to thank the head of all various departments, faculty members, and non-teaching staffs members who give interest to make this event as memorable. I owe my special gratitude to all the participants for your cooperation in making this event a resounding success. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you all. We will end off the session now, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharmila.
Thank you, mom. Thank you so much.
So soon we'll meet in offline.
Sure, mom. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.